Welcome, prospective students and parents. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Isu Wan, and I'm a recruitment and communication coordinator here at Schulich. So for today's session, we'll be focusing on the Schulich Bachelor of Business Administration program. So, we'll be talking about everything about the Schulich BBA program, like program structure, student life, global opportunities, learning style, as well as the career development. And then we'll be looking at the admission requirements, including the supplementary application. And then I will be also talking about the opportunities in scholarships and also awards. And then we'll be focusing on Schulich Master's pathway, as well as the 2+2 Schulich dual degrees. So first of all, I'd like to bring your attention to the Schulich BBA key features. Schulich BBA is strictly a direct entry program for students coming straight from high school with no previous post-secondary experience. At Schulich, you begin your business study on day one. In your first 2 years, you will build your foundation by studying all aspects of business management. And as you progress through your studies, you will have the opportunity to customize your degree to your interest with the option to specialize in one or two different areas like marketing, entrepreneurial studies, finance, and accounting. So we have 11 different specializations, so there's plenty of choices for you. And then throughout the 4 years, you will have traditional lectures taught by top-tier faculty and industry guests. You'll also have tutorials where you can focus on group interactions, and you will also get the opportunities to apply your learning with case competition and internships. And of course, if you're interested in international experience, you can apply for an exchange at one of our 66 partner schools in 32 countries. In terms of the admission, we take a holistic approach and consider both your grades as well as your supplementary application to determine if you're eligible for admission. Your admission average should be in the high 80s to low 90s, and your supplementary application is really your opportunities to show us more about who you are. So we're looking for well-rounded students here, and this is one of the reasons why employers love hiring Schulich students. As a Schulich student, you will be supported at every step of the way. From the first year advisor that you will connect with the summer before you start your studies, to CCD, that's Center for Career Design, helping you set yourself up for a successful career after graduation. The CCD hosts all different networking mixers, recruitment events, with different companies, and provides Schulich students with exclusive access to job opportunities. And finally, Schulich has a global network of over 35,000 alumni. These are professionals working in the top companies and industries all around the world. And they're often eager to connect, to mentor, and also to give back to the current students. So this network is something that you can carry with you long after graduation. And next, let's take a closer look of what it's like to actually study in the Schulich BBA program. So some of the most important program facts. BBA program is a 4-year program. We have one entry every year, which is in September. In terms of the courses, all of our courses are in person, and all of our students are full-time students. When it comes to course load, students are expected to complete 15 credits per term, and altogether, they need to complete 120 credits over the 4 years to meet the graduation criteria. And for the program structure, I'd say that our program is structured in a quite unique way. So on your top right, you can see the courses that you'll be taking during the first year. So you can see courses like Introduction to Business, Introduction to Financial Accounting. So basically in your year 1 and 2, you will take a lot of core courses like this, and you'll be exposed to a wide range of business topics. All those courses will help you to build a strong business foundation. And once you have that in your upper years, that's year 3 and 4, you will be able to take a deeper dive into the business world and choose your own specialization. We have 11 different ones, and you do have that flexibility to customize your learning experience by focusing on the areas that you are interested in. And besides what is going on inside the classroom, there are so many ways to get involved. You can run for Schulich student government, participate in case competition to enhance your presentation skills, and you can also join in any of the 350 plus student clubs at York or join a specific Schulich club that you see on your screen. So, when you join a specific Schulich club, whether it's Schulich Consulting Club or the Schulich Charity Association or Schulich Women in Leadership, you will have tons of opportunities, to meet new people. So this can be like people with the same goals or same interests, or professionals within the field, or faculty members. So there's just plenty of ways for you to, meet new people, to not just to learn, but also to experience, to explore, and also have fun. So, of course, academics are very important, but there's more to the university than just what goes on inside the classroom. So, getting actively involved in your student life is a great way to get most out of your experience. Here at Schulich, we always encourage students to get involved outside the classroom. And I have something more exciting to, even more exciting to share. So you can internationalize your degree. You can complete an entire exchange by spending one term abroad in year 3 or 4 at any of the Schulich's 66 exchange partner schools in 32 countries. Maybe you want to spend your summer studying Italy and then taking the train on the weekends to Paris or to Milan. So the choice is all yours. If you feel like a full like term exchange is a little bit too much, you can always consider taking a course abroad with a short-term summer program. So this could be anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks. You will also have an opportunity to do an international work placement. Basically, that means you receive an internship abroad, and then later you can apply to receive a credit for that internship, which again is an amazing opportunity. So really, as a BBA student, there's no shortage of way to internationalize your experience, where you can learn a new language, meet people from across the world while still pursuing your education. And I also like to highlight that we're actually number 1 for outbound exchange at York University. Our faculty sends the most students on exchange. We have about 150 to 200 students participating in this exchange program every year. And it's just amazing opportunity for our student, to explore more opportunity and to make the most out of their experience. And at Schulich, we're just really a very tight community. We have staff like me, we have peer mentors, we have career coaches and advisors, as well as amazing staff and also faculty members. So all of these people are genuinely invested in helping you to be successful. We provide all sorts of opportunities, to support students throughout 4 years. So, for example, we have study permit webinars for international students. We also have drop-in online Q&A sessions for everybody who has questions about the admission process or about the program itself. And we also have our international student orientation and immigration information sessions, plenty of supports around the student. And among all of this support, I like to highlight 3 different ones. So the first one is called First Year Advisor. Basically, we have a current Schulich student serve as a dedicated new student resource to answer questions over the email, or incoming student can also book a one-on-one appointment with that first year advisor on Zoom from April to August. Now, we understand as an incoming student, you probably have 1,000 questions to ask. How to prepare for the program, how's the food on campus, what should I bring if I'm traveling? And we definitely want to support you during this process. So the first year advisor can be an amazing information resource that you can connect with before you even start your study at Schulich. And then we also have the mentorship program. Basically, international students enter a mentorship program in the summer before the start of the BBA, where they are paired with a upper year international student to show them all the ropes. So this thing, like this support is quite amazing because that upper year international student was once a new student as well. So whatever you will need to go through, they've been there. So they know everything. And as an international student, we understand the transition, not just from high school to university, but also from your home country to a different country can be a lot. And we're here to support you, and we're trying our best to make this transition as smooth as possible. And finally, I want to talk about our academic advising. So as a Schulich incoming students, you'll be required to attend two mandatory Schulich focused sessions in the summer before the start of the program. So one will be focusing on student life and the other one focused on academic. There's two sessions just there to prepare you for the program. You're letting you know all those like necessary things that you need to know. And the academic support doesn't stop there. We have academic advisors that provides one-on-one academic or course or specialization advising appointments as needed throughout the duration of the program. So at any point of the program, if you feel like you need to talk to somebody about the course selection, about your specialization, you can always book an appointment with our student advisor. And I'm sure you're all wondering, what does life look like after graduation? So this is a screenshot, like on your right, there's a screenshot of our employment report. And this employment report is also published online. So if you're interested, I would encourage you to Google Class of 2024 Schulich BBA employment report. You'll be able to see the like full report. So on that full report, you can take a deeper dive into this data and you can see the specific employers that are hiring our students. You'll also be able to see that statistics that we have include international student data as well. So whether they are international students or domestic students, they're all receiving jobs from the world leading companies like Amazon, PepsiCo, Microsoft, or Apple. And the industries our alumni enter range from consulting, accounting, finance, marketing, all the way to technology, real estate, and healthcare. So the next important question would be, why are our students able to obtain great job placements after graduation? Well, I'd say much of it is due to the support of the CCD, that's Center for Career Design. So CCD is our own Schulich specific in-house career center. Our career advisors and coaches work closely with our students, coaching them and helping them find internships and full-time jobs after graduation. So the support that they provide can be on different levels. They can start from the very basic level, for example, helping you to identify your own strength or like setting up a career goal, all the way to like if you have a specific job in mind, they can help you to build up your resume or like cover letter, and they can also do mock interviews with you for that one job. So the support that you would get is going to be one-on-one. It's going to be very focused and very personalized. And other than that, CCD also hosts and organize hundreds of networking and career-related events. They're also responsible for maintaining relationships with the companies that are recruiting our students, hosting different industry partnered networking events where recruiter can connect with you directly. Like all this support is there to help you prepare to enter the workforce. And next, I want to talk about experiential learning. So I often get this question during my school visit or at different fairs, like what kind of learning experience is Schulich providing? Well, at Schulich, we believe the best learning happens when students are challenged to apply their knowledge in real world context. So through the case competitions, you tackle actual business challenges, presenting solutions to industry leaders while sharpening your analytical and presentation skills. And in group projects, you will collaborate with peers from diverse backgrounds and deliver actionable recommendations to real clients, really bridging the gap between classroom theory and practical execution. And also through internship, you will be able to immerse yourself in professional environments, gaining hands-on experience and building like networks and developing skills with like that employers are looking for. So I believe it is because of this focus on experiential learning, our students, when they graduate, they're not just knowledgeable, but also confident problem solvers who are ready to make immediate impact in the business world. And next, this slide highlight the admission requirements for the Ontario curriculum. So if you are studying in high school within curriculum, for your application to be considered for admission for the BBA program, you must complete the following courses. So first of all, we have the prerequisite courses, that's English for you, advanced function for you. So for these two courses, you need to have a minimum grade of 70%. And other than that, you also need to complete calculus for you or data management for you. And you also like besides all these three courses, you also need to complete three additional for U or M level courses. But please keep in mind that you shouldn't have more than two for M level courses. In terms of the GPA, to be competitive, aim for an average in high 80s to low 90s. So last year's cutoff was actually 91%. So for students studying in the IB curriculum, you should have a predicted grades of 36 or higher. And other than that, you must also complete one of the following math subjects that you see on the slides with a minimum grade of 5 out of 7. And to gain admission, students must not only apply on WAC, but also submit a supplementary application. So the supplementary application is used to provide the admission team with better understanding of the complete student. While academic performance is very important, Schulich is looking for well-rounded students who can also demonstrate leadership potential, teamwork experience, resilience, and empathy towards others. So there are two parts within the supplementary application. The first one is the leadership profile. So leadership profile is kind of like a mini resume. You need to provide us with the list of co-curriculum activities that demonstrate your leadership potential, your community involvement, or your entrepreneurial spirit. And we also have a interview portion. Basically, you'll be asked 5 questions, and the first 4 of them will be video interview questions, and the final one will be a timed writing exercise. Now, for this part, a very frequently asked question is that how do you weight different, portion? Do you weight grades more, or do you care about the supplementary application more? So the answer is that we don't weight them. You really need to be strong on both sides in order to get the admission into the Schulich BBA program. Both the grades and the supplementary application are very important. Strong grades will not compensate for a weak supplementary application and vice versa. So next, I want to give you a closer look of the supplementary application. So basically, this is an invite-only process. So when the supplementary application open, you will receive an invitation email like this. On the screen, I have the BBA class of 2030 as an example. So inside of this email, you will find 2 important links. So the first one will be to download the leadership profile. This is what the leadership profile look like, and I will give you like a closer look in a bit. So here you can list 3 to 5 activities that you participated outside of the classroom and your learning outcome from these activities. So the details are all in the email as well as in the leadership profile doc. So please make sure that you read instruction before you completing this form. And the second link would direct you to another page where you can complete the interview portion. So again, all of these details are explained in the invitation email and also on the Schulich supplementary application website. So I want to reiterate that we want students to submit strong supplementary applications, and what we're looking for is not a secret, and we give a lot of opportunities for students to learn more. So this is the intro page to your supplementary application, and you would land in this page if you click on that second link included in the invitation email. You can also click on the Learn More button, which will give you a little bit more info on what is involved, what you need to do, and also some accessibility features, and also tips on being successful. So once you've learned everything, once you feel like you're ready, you can click on that check-in button to start the registration process. So altogether, you will need to complete 6 different steps. You need to complete them in a sequence, like one by one. So as long as you follow the instruction, there should be no problem for you to successfully submit your supplementary application. But of course, if you have any questions, we're here to support you. And then I want to bring your attention to some of the important deadlines. So supplementary application is already opened. And then, so we're sending out the invitation emails in like on the weekly basis. So you should, like, if you have applied recently, you should be receiving invitation email very soon. Sometimes the invitation email do get land in your spam folder. So I would suggest to check your email like regularly to check every inbox to make sure that you're receiving all the information on time. The application deadline for UAC is going to be January 15th, 2026. The supplementary application deadline is February the 3rd, but we do encourage early submission. Financial aid application also due on February the 3rd, and for this part, we will email you with all the information and details soon. Admission decisions will be made on March 17th and also May 5th. We'll have a small early admission round with decisions on February 17th. And at Schulich, there are plenty of scholarships and awards available to our students, not just for great grades, but also for being active and making an impact in the school and also in the community. So we have York University automatic entrance scholarship. Student doesn't need to do anything for this one. They're automatically considered for this scholarship, and the scholarship is given based on their final GPA. And because Schulich has a high requirement for GPA, so our students will be able to get something out of this, and the specific amount will be depend on the final GPA. And other than that, our students are also eligible for Schulich School of Business entrance scholarship and awards. And to be considered for all this, they need to submit the like Schulich financial aid funding form by February the 3rd, 2025. And again, details will be provided you via email as well as the form itself. So we'll be sending more information soon. And this year, we're having a brand new exciting opportunity that's especially valuable for ambitious students. We call it Schulich Master's Pathway, SMP for short. So this is an innovative opportunity for high achieving students to plan ahead and secure early conditional admission to a master's program before completing your undergraduate studies. So this pathway combines 4 years of undergraduate education with 1 year of specialized master's study, allowing students to graduate with 2 prestigious degrees in just 5 years. This pathway not only streamlines the application process, waiving certain requirements and fees, but also connects you to graduate level events like networking opportunities and career resources throughout your undergraduate journey. So for candidates, this really means a smoother academic transition, a clear roadmap to an advanced credential, and a stronger competitive edge in the global job market. For our Schulich BBA students, starting from fall 2026, this pathway program unlocks early access to 8 specialized master's programs. For example, we have Master of Marketing, Master of Accounting, Master of Finance, just to name a few, covering a wide range of advanced business fields. And what's unique about this pathway is the chance to build a strong foundation in business management during your undergraduate studies and then choose a specialization that align with your career goals, whether it's analytics, finance, marketing, or real estate. So this pathway is not about replacing what BBA has to offer. It's about creating a seamless way for students who want to deepen their expertise in a specialized area to do so efficiently and strategically. And other than that, we also have this incredible opportunity for Schulich BBA students to pursue their dual degree with prestigious partner schools abroad. So these programs are designed to give you a global business education, enhance your leadership skills, and open doors to international career opportunities. So we call it 2+2 because you will spend your first 2 years in Schulich and then the final 2 years at one of our partner schools abroad. And by the end of 4 years, you have 2 recognized business degrees. But in terms of the tuition fee, you'll only be paying to Schulich for both of your degrees. So our BBA students currently have 3 dual degree options. We have partnership with Peking University in Beijing, China, and there's also partnership with ESADE Business School in Barcelona, Spain. And finally, ESSEC Business School near Paris, France. So students can apply to any of these dual degree programs in their second year of the BBA. And for the Schulich ESADE dual degree, there will also be a direct entry option from high school. Application for this program is expected to open in late November 2025, and we'll be sure to share full details once everything's confirmed. So you're probably wondering, why should I consider a dual degree? And here is what you can get. So first of all, you can get 2 recognized degrees from world-class business schools. And you will also be able to get a global perspective that gives you competitive edge and deep understanding of the international business. And also, it's just a great opportunity for you to expand career and networking opportunities worldwide. And finally, you will be able to increase your leadership potential through the communication, leadership, through your communication, through your culture skills, adaptability, and also personal growth. So, this program are an incredible way to broaden your horizons, gain international experience, and prepare for a dynamic global career. And that's everything. Thank you so much for listening. And if you have any questions, I'm having the admissions inbox email address here. So if you have any question, feel free to connect with us. And other than that, I will also encourage you to scan this QR code here. It will take you to our website. We are hosting different information sessions, for the program, as well as focusing on the supplementary application specifically. So if you want to get more information, just feel free to register for one of our events and get more information.